interior features. It comes in cloth or leather. Of course, this one is leather. 4 occupants. It has a driver information center. Of course, where your power cord plug is. Also, your gas fill is right here with it. If you ever need to put gas in it, you push this button right here. And on the other side of the car, that'll pop your gas door. Once you push that, it enables it to open. And it's locked. You have to push that button to open this gas fill because this tank is under pressure. But once it's unlocked, then you can push this button and it'll open. But before you push that button, you can't get in there. It's locked.
Whenever you unlock it inside the vehicle, does that release the pressure?
That releases all that, and you can open that door up. Then you have your conventional mirrors. Windows. You have the tilt and telescoping wheel. All this stuff, by the way, that I'm going over is pretty much standard on this car. The OnStar is above. Now this car has a feature. It has the HomeLink feature.
What feature?
HomeLink for your garage door opener or gate opener. You have cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel. Then your radio features, your Bluetooth telephone, your volume buttons for your radio. Now your driver information center on this car is a little different. You have a select button. We're going to have to power the car up. Is everybody ready to see how to power the car up? Everybody hold your ears. Now, as 2 things with this car, they come standard with a remote start. So while you've got your car plugged in at the house with the power cord in it, start your car. Oh, lock it. Get your climate control ready while you're still plugged into the house. Then you've got right here, after you get that done and get in the car, you want to put your foot on the brake and you push this power button.
Get out of here.
And now you're ready to drive. It's all ready to drive now. You put it in drive and you can go. So you put your foot on the brake. Now, actually, right now
It's still loud.
Does it make more noise if it's in gear?
No, it doesn't make any noise, actually. There's virtually no noise to it. There's virtually no noise to this car. And then to turn it off, you just hit the power button again, and it'll power down. So, I mean, it comes complete with 2 color screens, a navigation screen and radio, and then it tells you exactly where the car is at on charge. Your complete driver information center, whether you're in electric mode, gas mode, it tells you everything. Your windshield wipers, and over here is a neat feature. You've got a pedestrian warning button that'll warn if you've got somebody in front. Power it up. It'll let people know that you're coming down the road, because they're not going to hear you. The car is so quiet. You have to push this button manually.
It does it automatically.
Pardon me?
It does it automatically.
Now you push this button right here on the end of the stick, but it has to be in drive.
Well, it's just like honking a horn.
Well, you have the horn too. right. It's got a lot of features here, folks. Over here, this is where you can select on your driver information center. There are two different configurations that you can use. Right now you can see there's 39 miles left on the battery. And this little green leafy figure over here is going to tell you how economically you're driving the car. If you accelerate quickly, it's going to go down, showing you that it's not as environmentally friendly. And if you're driving it right, like not accelerating quickly, coasting a lot, you'll see the green leaf ball, whatever you want to call it, go up to show you that you're operating it properly. But we'll go through here and we'll go to configure. And right now, that's all these on the bottom. You can swap through. You'll see you've got 100% oil life remaining. Here's all your tire pressures. You've got one message in your vehicle. It's going to tell me right now that the trunk is open on the vehicle. It'll show you the trunk open. All right, let's go back to configure again. All right, we're in the United States units. There's a tutorial mode that you can listen to in here if you want to learn a little bit about the car. And then we're back in the navigation mode. Let's see here. Let's back up here.
How often do you change your oil?
That's a good question. Don't know that one. All right. Yeah, let's close the door. Okay.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, now inside of the vehicle, you can see everything is touch. Just you touch the dash. There are no buttons to heat up. The inside, you've got an ambient temperature right now of 65. You can just touch it up, and it'll control the temperature there. You have heated seats, which you'll touch just like your seats in a regular Chevrolet product. We have rear defrost, front defrost, an automatic air conditioner in here where we can set the ambient temperature, as well as you can go to eco mode, which, come here, sucker. It's set in eco mode right now. You've got all of your sound settings in your car as far as your bass and treble. Basically your equalizer is run, all in a touch screen mode. You can balance your car to change the, you know, if you've got the kids in the back and they're listening to music, you can put the sound in the back if you don't want to hear it in the front, just like a normal fade and balance on a radio that you have now. Let's see. You also have in this, you've got a DVD player that's available when the car's not running. Say you're sitting in the mall parking lot with the kids and somebody's going inside to go grocery shopping or whatever, you can have a DVD in here and the kids can watch the DVD on this screen. But when the car is in motion, it will not play. Let's go under configuration. This is where, this is a lot different than a lot of vehicles we have now. Say you're going to set your phone up. All you do is hit phone right here for Bluetooth. You hit Bluetooth and put add a new phone. You don't do any of the talking like you do on the old, where you have to tell them to pair and do all that stuff. You just hit the add a new phone.
Pair.
It's automatically
Please
going to do it for
search
you.
on your Bluetooth phone.
You start your search. Here's the pass key already. Takes just a matter of seconds to do any of this stuff now.
Once the search is, thank you.
Okay,
Goodbye.
same with adding a new GPS device. You can go through and look for your vehicle information, your climate and air quality control. You've got an auto fan speed that's on here. You can set it high, medium, or low. This is where you're going to save some of the power in your car. If you set it on low, it won't use as much electricity. You have automatic heated seats. So your heats will always be heated, seats will be heated for you all the time. You can take this feature off, of course. It will say, all these will save you a little bit of electricity and let you go a little bit further. But if you have them on, they're just for a comfort, strictly a comfort feature. Okay, it's got an auto defog, and let's see what else we have. The comfort and convenience, this is the chime button or the door being open. We should probably have turned that down before we started this presentation. You've got your cord charge theft alert. We can turn that on or off. That's like we were talking about earlier. If somebody goes up while it's charging and grabs it without unlocking the car, and it'll go off on a car alarm just like your regular car alarm does. So if somebody's going to try to steal your car, they're going to have to unplug it before they drive off in it, so your car alarm will go off. Okay.
What else do we have we need to go over in here?
It's got a hard drive.
Oh yeah, it's got a hard drive in it, so if you're listening to a song on the radio and you think, man, that's a really good song, you hit the record button, it's going to record for, isn't it like 20 minutes that'll record up to?
20 minutes of record time.
Absolutely, and you can, say you've got your iPod and you want to record all your songs to the car, you just plug it in through the USB cord, hit record, it'll record all the songs from your iPod into the hard drive on the car. That way you don't have to carry your iPod around, they'll be saved into the car.
Download a book on there, anything.
No, I think that.
What else do we have on here, Mark?
The navigation.
Okay, let's do the drive modes. There are three different drive modes. You've got normal, you've got sport, and you've got mountain. It's going to change the way that the car uses its electricity and the ride and acceleration, the shift points and stuff like that on it. The navigation feature is right here. You can tell it's just like our normal navigations where you have destinations that you're able to input, but you're able to save. Due to the hard drive, you can save 35, 40 locations that you normally go to, so you can just program in and pick your destination where you want to go. You can add an entry or a point of interest. You can go in to pick from your map. This is going to be where your locations are, and it'll tell you exactly how to get there. You can program in locations every time instead of having to type in the address and decide that's where you want to go.
Think about the parking brake thing.
Oh, the parking
I
brake?
hate that thing.
Yeah, the parking brake, all you do is put your foot on the brake and you'll pull the brake back, and now the brake has been engaged. And to disengage the parking brake, you just put your foot back on the brake pedal and push it forward, and now it's disengaged.
It's all push button.
Everything in here is push button, yeah. And there's also this little console where you can put like a wallet or something back here. There's all this storage back here as well. Another item that if your key fob's not working, you're coming here and try to power the vehicle up and it's not powering up, in here underneath this little rubber pad there's a place where you put the key. Right, we're about right here. There it is. You put your key in there, and now you'll be able to power your vehicle up in case your key fob's got a dead battery and it's not working.
Just like an ignition on a regular car.
Does it have a keyhole on the driver's side to unlock it?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it does.
What are you talking about?
It's got a keyhole. It does.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
On batteries in this vehicle, and it runs from like the center console into a T formation in the back. And what they said at class is the first thing they're going to get hit with their customers is how long are the batteries good for? They're warranted for 8 years. Then you're going to ask how much do they cost? Well, right now they cannot tell you what it's going to cost 8 years from now. So the point is, 2 years from now, Mr. Fritzy's got a dead battery in here, this car will not work. It's not going to cost them a penny to get new batteries put in. They're good for 8 years. Reason they said 8 years, they know they're going to last at least that long. It does not mean at 8 years you've got to come back to Red River Motor Company and get new batteries. It's just, that's how long it's warranted. Another thing they're going to hit you with, customers are, is they're going to say my car makes noises. It doesn't sound right. And the point is you don't hear the motor because it's quiet. it's not running like a normal combustion engine. You don't hear it. So you're going to hear, and Bud has an electric vehicle, and he said the same thing. You hear all these different weird little noises, and they said the key thing that you can tell your customer is that's normal. They said that about 100 times during the training class. This car will make different noises, noises that you did not hear out of a Cruze or a Camaro or a Silverado or anything else. Again, on the battery, what they said is they'll have pricing for it, and it will be years out. They would not tell us how much the batteries cost right now. It's because it's irrelevant, because it's free. So again, that's, you don't need to worry about that. Airbags, there are the same as the Cruze, the 10 standard airbags. Here's a couple points of interest. They are predicting in 3 to 5